so pay attention to the hours of operation. We're closed. Mini season. Last Wednesday and Thursday of July every year. Red Snapper. Currently this year, 2023, they gave us 2 days, the 14th and 15th of July. That's a 2-day deal as well. However, the rut typically runs from end of October to, in recent years, I've seen them chasing does as late as December around Christmas. So good luck finding us that time of year. Otherwise, by appointment only or Saturday and Sunday 11 to 5. Come on in. So we have, I have a few of the Ravens in here now. I have had and sold numerous of the 500s. As we get closer to the season, I'll bring some more crossbows in. But that's the R26, which is their compact, and then that R10, which is their everyday kind of versatile, not super small, not the fastest one, but the R10 is their probably most popular of the Ravens. I just brought in this company. This is Redline. They're partners with Trophy Line. They have the quivers, the stabilizers, quiver stabilizers, and some. Oh, sights. They have sights. I'll show you in a minute. So these are the tight spot quivers. Nice part about them, they obviously are very tight to the bow, super light. This is the full line of rentals. I do have a few recurves, but these are our rental bows that we use, that we teach lessons with when we have events, whether it be a corporate event or some team bonding, or we use them on the mobile archery range, or we actually use them. We use them for training. So that's the rental stuff. I have a full line of big shot. We have blocks, we have 3Ds, we have the actual, the high speed, the Ironman targets, the ones that essentially stop anything. I'm gonna say my most exciting piece of everything is right here. For those that have not delved into the saddle hunting world, it is an absolute game changer. Super versatile, light, easy to get in, easy to get out, very quiet. I actually use this case pack myself. You could pack enough stuff to go on a cruise in this thing. But I carry my camera arms. I carry my camera arm, my camera, my lunch, my whiz bottle, my grunt tubes, all the stuff that I head out to the woods with. I carry in that pack along with my saddle, my platform, and then obviously my my sticks. My saddle, platform, and sticks all go in that bag along with all my other stuff. All right, so here is something that I really want to show you guys different from a lot of shops. The equipment that we use here is this is a press that will allow me to press essentially every bow. I have not found one that we've not been able to press. What makes this different is I'm able to go ahead and close this thing all the way down to either a crossbow or a super short axle bow. So we're able to do everything with the archery equipment today. Now the nice part is, as things evolve in the archery world, we're able to change out these arms that allow us to do. So, for instance, Matthews, you press on a little part on the top of the limb versus actually coming around the top of the limb and missing the cams. It has a little pinch point, if you will, that you use to press these bows. So this is the press. This is called the spike press. So this is the second piece of equipment, which is equally as vital as the press. So this is our draw board. The nice part about this draw board is I'm able to time the bows, check the draw weight and draw length all from the same place. So when we put a bow in here and we're timing it and we're setting draw lengths, we're able to look at it and say, okay, well, if we got a bow, let's say we just restrung and it's not coming up to poundage, but it is timing out right, then we know we've got to put some twists in the string. This allows us to do this. So again, this is equally as vital as this piece of equipment. So these things work hand in hand to get the bows time tuned. Once we get that point where everything visuals right, the next thing we do is we come over here And you can see from past experience that these bows were not shooting right. This is where we paper tune them. This is what will tell us if the arrow's flying correct after the setup. And from here, then, once the setup's right, we'll take the bow out and begin to sight it in. That's not good. So lastly on the setup, we have this bad boy right here that we're able to shoot the bow through and figure out what the actual speed of your bow is. So if you want to know what your speed is, after we've got it all set up, a lot of guys, that's probably the biggest hang up or the biggest question mark is, how fast is my bow? Let me tell you, what it says on the box and what it really does in the field is completely different, but we can tell you this with this chrono. And the nice part about this one is it screws right into the front of the riser where your stabilizer would go. So we have not had anybody shoot this yet, but after like 2 chronos getting shot, we use this thing. So we have just about everything to fix it. We have some replacement parts for the brands we carried, but if not, typically within about a week we can get them. Then we have over here, I'm carrying, we carried last fall, this will get switched out again this fall, but we're carrying the Black Widow scents. And then I have some nice hats. Actually, something I forgot, that I don't sell a lot of being in Florida, but we do have some beanies. Boom. So we have the Cajun bow fishing bows. You can turn down certain bows and use them for bow fishing bows. Why bother? This thing's already rigged up, comes with the arrow and the reel setup. So come around here. We have the nose jammer. There's a few cover scents and stuff we use. And there's a million out on the market. These are the ones that I prefer to use. I actually like the smell of the nose jammer. Got nose jammer. And then from there, we have a full list of big buck slings, or a full assortment of big buck slings. That's the sling for your bow. Along with, we've got some cool little lanyards and stuff that guys use for duck calls and grunt calls. Sliding over, I carry the bee stinger stuff for your stabilizers. This is the new Redline stabilizer I was talking about now. This is a front stabilizer. It comes with a front and back. Actually, this is in the combo. Front and rear stabilizer. You can get it all in one. And then I have the carbon fiber crossovers. This is the one I currently shoot now. This one. And then we have True Ball Spot Hog releases. And then the Spot Hog Fast Eddy. We sell a ton of these. Again, primarily because people ask what I shoot. This is what I'm currently shooting. I shoot the Fast Eddy XL. I shoot it personally in a 10 pin. It comes in 10 and 19 thousandths. These are new. These are the new Redline sights. We saw these at ATA, this torch in particular. I still have my Spot Hog on my bow. However, I did get a left-handed in, and I am going to give this thing a run. Very similar as far as the dovetail design, and it's a wheel. This one is a single pin. I'm lying to you. The torch is a 2-pin. That's right. That's why I brought these in. The torch is a 2-pin, similar to the Spot Hog. So this bad boy, I am going to sling some arrows with it and kind of see how I like it. I messed with it at the show this year. It's super cool, and I wanted to support those guys with trophy lines, so we brought some of them in. We have the Trophy Ridge stuff, which is more or less kind of most of this is entry level. However, we have had a few of the digital ones, which is the React Pro. There's a React that is digital. This one is, you set 20, 30, and 60 yards and everything is lined in. So I have not shot this, but I have quite a few guys that have. This seems to be a big hit for most. The Trinity Pro and Hunter Pros and the Hamsky, these are limb-driven drop-away rest. Had a lot of success with these, but I have a custom QAD that I just can't get away from. But I actually had it made. It's purple and it has my logo on it, so I'm still shooting it. So with no further ado, these are the QADs. We've got them obviously black, but then there's a few colors. I believe there's a mossy oak and a real tree, both left and right-handed. And then from there we have the good old tried and true whisker biscuits. This is the new, this is the B+, this is the OG, but we carry the whisker biscuits. There's a lot of guys still shooting these things. I mean, they're absolutely fail-proof. Sling an arrow through it and never worry about catching your ripcord or your drop away on anything. It's always engaged. You just slip your arrow in there and you send it. We do have some verifiers and clarifiers for those guys like me that the eyesight's starting to go. I'm still fortunate enough that I'm just shooting a regular beat, which we have quite a few of them. We have the one that I got one left because I took the last one. This bad boy glows in the dark by Rad. So these are neat. And then a full line of Glory Knocks, so you don't lose your arrows. You light it or you shoot it, it lights, and away it goes. So this is kind of a quick rundown of what we got here. Come check us out. We're open Saturday and Sunday 11 to 5 or by appointment. Summertime's tough until we get a little closer to the hunting season with my fishing schedule, but we're here 11 to 5 Saturday and Sunday.